It's absolutely outrageous that Rishi Sunak has got the temerity to start hurling accusations at the Chinese administration. If we, and I agree with a lot of what Claire said, but if we remember, he sat on a cabinet that explicitly limited a range of our freedoms, endorsed lockdowns, and all sorts of things, from stopping us seeing our most loved ones to fining people throwing snowballs. Just the most outrageous set of impositions you can imagine, and we should never forget that. And now the idea that they can pontificate and posture as though they're pro-freedom and pro-liberty because it's somewhere far away. And actually, we've got to say, the mainstream media as well, who were conspicuous by their absence, even though we invited them all the time. In fact, with the exception of GB News and actually one or two newspapers, it wasn't until the very last demonstration that they showed up. The other thing is, some people are saying, well, you can't trust anything now that goes out on the press. I'm all for celebrating that immense... I mean, I don't know that I'd have the courage to do what I did here if I was in China or somewhere else, right? It takes enormous bravery. And who knows what's going to happen. And I'm very nervous about what kind of crackdown can happen. But one thing should be said about what's happening in China is that obviously they've had things like riots in the countryside ongoing, but this is the first time that there's been a combination of the middle class, professional class, students and others in a range of cities at the same time. And it's hugely inspiring. If leaders really wanted to demonstrate their belief in freedom and liberty, choice and privacy, we would shine a light here and demonstrate that. Whilst the government says all these things and they're imposing these measures on protests, on free speech with the online safety bill and a range of other things, not just about lockdowns, it's around this technocratic, autocratic set of impositions, right, about what you can and can't say and all of these things, that we need to be able to say the best thing we can do to show our solidarity is actually keep demanding freedom in our own country together.